In about 5 billion years, the Andromeda Galaxy will collide and merge with our home galaxy, the Milky Way. And yet, probably no two stars will collide. Stars are big, yes. Our Sun is a medium-sized star, and it can fit over 1 million Earths in it, and most humans can't even grasp how big Earth is. But despite that, that is a minuscule distance compared to the distance between the stars. If the Sun was the size of a grain of sand, the nearest star would be more than 35 miles away. Space is really big and really empty. So let's do the math then, and figure out the probability of two stars colliding when we merge with our nearest galactic neighbor. We're going to make a lot of estimates, but we'll do our best. On average, stars in our galaxy are about 2 light years from the nearest star. The Sun is fairly isolated by comparison, but it's still quite far. So let's assume that all the stars in our galaxy are that tightly packed for a first order estimate. So if we just chuck the star at our galaxy at random, what's the probability that it collides with another star? On average, the galaxy is about 1,000 light years thick, so let's assume that the foreign star is passing through from top to bottom. So this star would pass through the sphere of influence of around 500 stars. So for each of these spheres, what is the probability of encountering this foreign star? Well, we can just compare cross-sectional areas, which are proportional to the square of the radii. 2 light years is about 27 million times the radius of the Sun, so the ratio of the cross-sectional areas is the square of that. That means that the probability of colliding with just one star is about 1 in 730 trillion. But there are 500 spheres of influence, so the probability of a single star colliding as it passes through the galaxy is a bit less than 1 in a trillion. Now conveniently, the Andromeda Galaxy has around 1 trillion stars, so if we throw 1 trillion stars at the Milky Way, even then the probability that no two stars collide is about 51%. In this calculation, I made a few assumptions, but even if we take the worst case scenario, very few stars will collide. With the calculation above, the probability that more than 10 collisions take place is about 1 in a billion. So if humanity still exists, wherever it might be, it'll be safe.